All right, I love it when Donald Trump gets caught lying. Now, I'm not talking about politician lies like look at what Obama did to the deficit. I'm talking about flat out lies. Remember when Donald Trump made fun of that disabled reporter and later he tried to defend himself by saying, I had no idea the guy was disabled because I never met the guy. Turns out he had met the guy a dozen or so times before, and it is happening again. One of the women who has accused Donald Trump of sexual assault, Natasha Stoyanov, said, Donald Trump said, oh, she's not really good looking enough for me to sexually assault her. That's what he said about Natasha Stoyanov. With Temple Taggart McDowell, he took a little bit of a different approach. Now, Temple Taggart McDowell is the former Miss Utah who claimed that Donald Trump forcibly kissed her in 1997. Get a load of this. Trump initially denied by saying, I have no idea who this person is. Here is a quote from Donald Trump. This is Donald Trump saying this to NBC News. Quote, I don't even know who she is. She claims this took place in a public area. I never kissed her. I emphatically deny this ridiculous claim. Unfortunately, reporters have started looking into that claim, and it turns out Trump has contradicted himself. It turns out that back in May, right, we're talking about 5 months ago, when Temple Taggart McDowell's allegation first was made public in a New York Times story, Trump, as reported by the Daily Mail, said, oh, no, yeah, I know the story. I remember meeting her. She recanted the story, etc. Let's put up that quote from Donald Trump. This is Donald Trump to the Daily Mail on May 24th. Then there was that nice girl from Utah, the one who said I gave her a kiss. She recanted. She said it never happened. You know what? She was a nice kid. She was in front of her parents. We had thousands of people there in the audience. She said, hi, Mr. Trump. And she came over and gave me a hug. And I gave her a kiss on the cheek. Huh. How do you go from such a specific and detailed recollection to not even remembering her at all 5 months later? It's sort of weird, isn't it? You know what? She was a nice kid, kiss, hug, blah, 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 blah. I was expecting when I read the headline, this is going to be more of a gotcha thing where Trump made some vague reference to her. No, he talked about her in specific detail, and now he doesn't remember who she is, Pat. Unusual, isn't it, for the guy who prides himself on remembering everything?
Yeah, I, for one, am shocked that Trump would make such a declarative statement a few months back and then completely contradict himself.
With a lot of people, you say, oh, we have to look at the context, right? And you look at the context, and then you say, oh, it's not as bad as the headline made it seem. It was taken out of context, no big deal. With Trump, you get the context and you come away thinking, wow, it's even worse than the headline made it appear to be.